Bill, thank you very much. Appreciate it. We're good to go, Bill. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everybody and welcome. I will call to order this special meeting of the Lawrence County Salary Board. Today is Monday, April 6th of 2026. A few housekeeping items. Good morning, Mr. Thorner.
Morning.
A few housekeeping items. Ask if you have any type of an electronic communication device, if you please put it on vibrate or silent. We appreciate you doing that. I'll note that the meeting is being live streamed and recorded. And then I'd also like to note that the meeting was advertised in accordance with Sunshine Law. The legal ad appeared in Saturday's edition of the Newcastle News, noting that this meeting would be held today as being a public meeting with the Salary Board. And let me enter into the record. This board last met on Monday, January 5, for the annual Salary Board meeting that state law requires us to have. Since that time, we have had 4 executive sessions to discuss personnel matters. And those were held on January 21, February 3, February 26, and March 26. We always begin our meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Prestafine, could you please say the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could you please remain standing? We'll have a brief moment of silence. Thank you. I'll note that the county code requires counties to have what is known as a salary board that consists of 4 permanent members, the 3 elected commissioners and the elected county controller. When other elected officials in county government have matters to be brought before the salary board, they become temporary voting members of the board. So we go from a 4-member board to a 5-member board, and you'll see that happen here today. Department heads, appointed department heads, do not have the ability to vote. Only elected officials have statutory authority to vote on salary board matters. We also are obligated to have an opportunity for public comment. We do this twice during the meeting, once in just a moment, and then before we adjourn, we'll reopen it for public comment. Anyone is welcome to comment. We would ask, if you do have a comment, that it be related to salary board matters, and that you try to limit your time to about 5 minutes if you could. You're welcome to speak both times. You're welcome to speak one of the 2 times, or if you're just here to listen, that's also fine. Now, in looking around the audience, primarily we do have elected officials and some staff folks, but I'm still obligated to open it up for public comment, which I will do at this time. Does anyone have a public comment they wish to make? Hearing and seeing none, we'll reopen this before we adjourn. The next item, the minutes, this is applicable to the 4 permanent members of the board. We have the minutes of the annual salary board meeting dated January 5 of 2026. I'll give my colleagues some time to look them over, and then whenever you're ready, I'd be happy to entertain a motion for us to adopt the minutes. Roll call. I'm sorry, thank you, Mr. Sonata. I skipped over that, I apologize. So to establish that we do have a quorum, thank you, Chris. Vanessa, would you call the roll, please?
Controller Prestafine.
Here.
Commissioner Sinata.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Here.
Commissioner Vogler.
Here. We do have a quorum. It's official. Thank you. We'll jump back then to the minutes. Please, gentlemen, take your time to review them. Whenever you're ready, I could take a motion for us to adopt the minutes.
I'll make the motion to adopt the minutes.
I'll second that motion. Thank you, gentlemen. Any concerns or comments? Hearing none, we'll ask for a roll call.
Controller Pressapine,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you so much. Before us this morning, and I'll note, as I stated earlier, we have a number of our elected officials. And when we get to their particular issue or issues or proposals, they do become voting members. We do have a chair up here. If any of you wish to come up and sit with us, you are very welcome to do that. If your preference is to speak into the microphone at that table, that's also fine. But again, since you'll be becoming members of this board, we welcome you up front, but whatever you're most comfortable with. The courts, and I should note that the president judge, according to the county code, is the representative of the courts on the salary board. And there are a number of departments that report to the president judge, and that's why our president judge, the Honorable J. Craig Fox, is with us today. He has 4 proposals, and with him is our court administrator, Amy DiLuccio. Your Honor, both you and Amy are, Judge, you're welcome to come up front, or if you'd prefer to sit there, however you'd like to do it.
I'll be fine here, thank you.
Thank you, sir. And Judge, we have in front of us 4 proposals that relate to the courts. Vanessa, the very first one, what number will we give it? 13? Okay, thank you. So proposed number 13 pertains to a position that we would like to have created. The courts are requesting the creation of a judicial executive secretary trainee that looks, based upon this resolution, this would be a temporary position. And that being said, Your Honor, I'll turn it over to you for your explanation, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. The position is a temporary one, as you stated. My longtime secretary, she's been a judicial secretary for Judge McCone and myself since 2002. I've known her before that. I thought we'd retire together. Apparently she's tired of waiting for me. So effectively, first, that will be her last day in the building. This would be a temporary position to assist. I've hired someone new. The work that's done by my secretary, the knowledge she has on the different type of hearings and sentences, all the different typing that we do is vast. And if I can just bring someone in without that knowledge, I'm in trouble. So this will be a temporary training position for about 2 weeks, starting April 13th. And then my secretary's done, as I said, May 1st. She's out the building. She's not coming back in a consulting position or a training position. So this is a 2-week period really to get someone up and running. It would be at the base rate of $40,000. My secretary makes more than that. So actually, in the balance of the year, it's going to be a savings to the county. So if there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Judge. You've made the motion, and may I have a second, and then we'll turn it for questions.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Sanada. Commissioner Kennedy, any questions for the judge? Mr. Prestipine?
Nothing.
And Commissioner Sanada? No. Any final comments, Your Honor?
No, I haven't.
Thank you. This is proposed resolution 13. We've heard the explanation. We'll note this is a non-union position. The judge, I think, covered everything that's in the resolution. Specifically says that he'd like to add a temporary position, the position of Judicial Executive Secretary Trainee, which we will create at a base rate of $40,000, and the position will be eliminated once it is vacated. That's how the language reads in the resolution. Moved and seconded. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call, please, including Judge Cox.
President Judge Cox,
Yes.
Controller Pressapine,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes?
motion carries.
Thank you. Before we move to resolution 14, I must apologize to everybody. I overlooked 2 items. One of which was to give my 3 colleagues who are the permanent members any opportunity for opening comments. And I'll start with Mr. Kennedy. Anything to open with? Controller Preston?
No, I'm good.
Commissioner Sanada? I'm fine, Chair. I apologize, I should have done that right at the outset. I also want to note that traditionally in the setting in which we find ourselves, we try to avoid naming names of people because we're talking about the position. The person holding the position, that could change in a week. Now, we can't restrict anyone from naming names if they so choose, but we try to avoid that because, again, what we're discussing here are either the creation of a position, the elimination of a position, or the establishment of a rate of pay for a position. But I just wanted to enter that into the record as well. So thank you for allowing me to do that. We will move on to proposed resolution 14. This pertains to the Office of Domestic Relations, which is an office that reports ultimately to the President Judge. And this would involve adjusting the current rate of pay for the position of locate officer. The proposal reads that the salary of the current locate officer shall be increased by $3,800, and the increase would be effective retroactively to January 1 of 2026. And it's also noted in this resolution that this position is fully funded from the Domestic Relations Incentive Fund, which I read that to say it's not funded by the general fund. That's correct. Thank you. Your Honor, I'll turn it over to you for any details you wish to note.
The locate officer is sort of self-explanatory. That officer assists if someone comes in to file for support. Sometimes they don't know the location of the person. The locate officer uses any resources available, including the internet, to locate the person who needs to pay support. Then they work with either outside the state, with other states to implement the support procedure or other counties within the Commonwealth. It's very involved, and it then, with the success rate, then they locate the people, support is paid, so it helps the individual seeking support and the children, and also it increases the amount that we receive from the state. And as you've already noted, Commissioner, it's paid by our incentive fund, so it doesn't come from the general fund.
Judge, thank you for that explanation. It's most helpful. Would you wish to put that in the form of a motion?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
Thank you. This is for resolution 14. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Prestipine, do you have any questions for the judge?
I do not.
Mr. Sanada?
No.
Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Your Honor, just for my clarification, during the mid-year, we oftentimes, unless it's absolutely necessary, we try to avoid changing rates of pay mid-year. But I'm guessing that perhaps was this something that we had hoped to have done back in the beginning of the year that maybe got overlooked, or is there some reason we're addressing this today instead of earlier in the year?
Okay, there was some movement in the domestic relations section as far as some retirements. So people move, and we've just moved someone to the locate officer position, so that's why.
And I appreciate you reminding us of that, particularly myself. You did point that out to us in executive session, and that's what necessitates us having to do this today. So
Yes.
Thank you very much for that
Certainly.
helpful explanation. Any other questions for the judge? We do have a motion on the floor that's been seconded. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
President Judge Cox,
Yes.
Controller Preston,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item would be proposed resolution 15. This resolution pertains to the Adult Probation Office, which again is a department in county government that ultimately reports to the President Judge. And this proposal would establish the base rate of the Deputy Director of the Adult Probation Office at $62,500. And after the Deputy Director of APO position would be filled, following the effective date of this resolution, the base rate would then be established or set at $60,000. That's how the resolution is worded. And I will turn it over to the judge for any additional details he'd like to add.
The deputy director position is, it sat vacant for a while, following retirement, I believe, last spring, probably around this time, by the deputy director. It's anticipated that another individual will be taking that position in the adult probation office to fill that. It's important to have a deputy director for when the director is unavailable. And also, it's just a great assistance to all the officers over there to have a deputy director to question and consult with. So we're asking that the deputy director, we're anticipating to hire, would make $62,500. Then we would set the base rate at 60 after that. As I said, the position has been vacant for approximately a year. So I'd make that motion to do that.
Thank you, Judge Cox. Is there a second to the judge's motion?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Prestipine. Mr. Sonata, questions for the judge? No. Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Controller Prestipine? Thank you. We have a, we have a motion on the floor for proposed resolution 15 that's been seconded. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
President Judge Cox,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. And I believe the final resolution that the courts are presenting today also pertain, this one would also pertain to the adult probation office. This would establish the position of IPP coordinator. The base rate for this position would be set at $55,000. And Your Honor, forgive my ever increasing feeble memory. You'll have to help me. You told us what IPP stands for. I need to hear it again. I'm sorry.
That's the Intermediate Punishment Program. How we normally refer to that as house arrest or electronic monitoring. A lot of offenses anymore do involve house arrest. There is a charge, a daily charge to offset it, and also make some money for the adult probation office. For example, the driving under the influence offenses for the first 3 generally they're house arrest. Other offenses will put on house arrest also. The IPP coordinator primarily is involved with that. We're looking to set the base rate at 55. If there's some movement in that office, a long-time IPP coordinator would leave that position, making more than that at this time, so it actually saves some money for the county if it was filled. But that's IPP coordinator, as I said, primarily deals with the house arrest program.
Thank you so much, Judge. Resolution 16?
Yes, I'd make that motion.
Thank you, sir. I'll second that. Thank you, Commissioner Sonata. I'll start with Mr. Kennedy to see if he has any questions.
None.
Thank you. Mr. Prestipine? Mr. Sonata? No. Thank you. We have a motion that's been seconded. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call to be taken.
President Judge Cox,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. According to my agenda, it looks as though we've completed matters that involve the court.
Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you. Amy, I have to say this, you're welcome to stay, but we understand there's a lot going on upstairs and you probably want to head that way.
We have a hearing coming up.
Don't let us hold you up. Thank you both. We have 2 items this morning that pertain to the office of the county coroner. And our coroner, R.J. Johnson, is present. Coroner, sir, you're welcome to sit here or you're welcome to sit wherever your preference is. Okay. Thank you for joining us. And we appreciate, by the way, we appreciate your patience. This issue has been kind of on hold for some time now. The good news is that what we're looking to do today would be retroactive to January 1. What the proposal involves is the creation of 3 per diem positions at a flat rate of $175 per day. This ties in with a previous resolution from 2015 that the Salary Board adopted, specifically number 21, that established this per diem system for the coroner. This rate would apply to current salaried deputies that are on call during an unscheduled shift, and as I noted, this resolution, if it's approved, would retroactively take effect on January 1 of 2026. These are non-union positions. Mr. Johnson, I'm going to turn it over to you if you'd like to give us some information about it, and then when you're through, you're welcome to make a motion.
If I remember correctly, the way it was run before was the per diem employees were getting a 1099.
Before 2015.
Before, yeah. So now this will be,
For the employees.
they'll be employees instead of a contract.
And that's your understanding, Mr. Chris? Okay. Thank you. I'll start with Mr. Prestipine to see if he has any other questions.
I do not.
Thank you. Commissioner Sanada? No. Commissioner Kennedy?
No.
Before I take the motion, I do want to thank the controller because as we formulate and prepare these documents, it's actually gets on Mr. Prestipine's desk for the precise wording so that it falls in line with the needs and requirements that his office has to fall under. And I want to thank Vanessa for her work on that as well. So thank you to both. Mr. Johnson, this is Resolution 17. Would you wish to make a motion for it?
Make a motion.
Thank you. Would someone care to second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Sanada. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
The only
Oh,
concern
yes,
I
sir.
have is every one of these resolutions say, approve this day of March. This is April.
I'll change.
Every
That
one of
was-
them.
We talked about, we weren't sure when the meeting was gonna be scheduled, so.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy, for catching it, and thank you, Vanessa and Dave, for noting that it'll be adjusted accordingly. Thank you all. We have the motion, we have the second. Any other discussion? No? Roll call, please.
Coroner Johnson,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes,
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes,
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next on the agenda that falls under the coroner's jurisdiction, and you're going to see as we move along, we're going to be taking similar action for a number of our other row officers. And this one specifically, Resolution 18, would establish the base rate for the solicitor for the coroner to be at $6,000, and it would be retroactive to January 1 of 2026. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but since this is going to be considered for a number of other departments, can you refresh our memories as to what's prompting the need for this?
basically the base rates for the coroners, for the solicitors have go back so far, some of them we can't even find the resolutions for. Other ones are so old that the salary's is pretty low, because most of our solicitors have been here for a long time. We have a couple elected officials that are hiring some this year. There are changes in that position, so we're setting the base rates, because again, we couldn't find the resolution, or it's so old that the salary is very low. So we're going through all that. We did it for just to make it fair, we did it for every elected official. Doesn't necessarily affect every elected official solicitor, because some of them are already over the base rate. We still just did it for every elected official, just so everybody's the same across the line.
You said it far better than I could, so thank you. This is Resolution 18. Mr. Johnson, do you have any other comments about this resolution?
No, do not.
Thank you. Would you, since it pertains to your office, would you wish to make a motion for 18?
I make a motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy, and I'll see if Mr. Sanada has any questions.
My questions, Mike, I think this is something that's good. I know that we wanted to, which we've been trying to do for the past 2 years, is to try to have an equity up here at the government center. And this is just another example of the equity, because we want to make sure it's fair across the board. And as Controller Prestipine said, he goes back a long way. He's been issued some, this is up here, this is down here. So we want it for every elected official. especially our new elected officials when they come in, that their solicitor is gonna be the same as all the other elected officials. So that's just, I think, something that time came, and Dave, thank you for your efforts in this, because I think it's, we've stressed this for the last 2 years. We want fairness up here, and I think we've once again demonstrated that. So thank you, RJ. I know you've been patient with us, but we wanted to do it right, and I think that's the important thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sanada. Commissioner Kennedy?
No.
No, sir. Controller Preston?
Nothing.
This is Resolution 18. It's been moved and seconded. There are no other concerns. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Coroner Johnson.
Yes.
Controller Preston,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, thank you for joining us. Once again, thank you for your patience.
No problem at all.
Take care. Next on the agenda is our proprietary, Jody Clavin Asaldo. Jody, you're welcome to come up front if you like.
Thank you.
If you're more comfortable there, that's fine. This resolution number 19 pertains to the base rate for the solicitor for the Office of Prothonotary, Clerk of Courts, and Clerk of Orphans Court. It would be established at $6,000. The resolution goes on to say that the salary of the current solicitor for the Prothonotary, Clerk of Courts, and Clerk of Orphans Courts shall be increased to the newly established base rate, and this would be retroactive to January 1 of 2026. This is Resolution 19. Jody, do you have any comments that you'd wish to make?
I have no comments.
Thank you. Are you willing to make a motion for the
My
resolution?
motion for the solicitors to make $6,000.
Thank you very much.
Base rate.
Thank you. And may I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Prestipine. And we'll start with you to see if you have any questions or concerns.
No, same story with the other resolution that the coroner had, just that's in the base, they making all the state base rates for the solicitor across the board. Her solicitor actually was under the base rate, so he'll get bumped up to it.
I see. Thank you. Commissioner Sanada?
No.
Commissioner Kennedy?
None.
We have a motion and a second for Resolution 19. May I have a roll call, please?
Prothonotary Isaldo,
Yes.
Controller Preston,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you so much. Jody, thank you for coming
Thank
down
you.
today.
May I be excused?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for your time. The next item, we have two items, this morning from the Register and Recorder's Office, Tammy Crawford. Tammy, wherever you prefer to sit, it's like you've chosen your spot. Thank you for joining us. The first proposed resolution, number 20, and what's prompting this is somewhat similar to what the judge had pointed out in a couple of his departments. Because of some retirements and changes of personnel, that's what's prompted us to have to be here today to discuss these matters. And this resolution, number 20, states that whereas the Register and Recorder wishes to temporarily adjust the base salary of a position within the office, be it resolved, the base rate of the Chief Deputy Recorder will be temporarily set at $48,814.67, and that the base rate of the Chief Deputy Recorder will revert back to $45,000 after the position is filled following the effective date of this resolution. Tammy, I hope this language is in accord with what you're hoping to accomplish.
Yes, it's perfect. Yeah, my chief deputy recorder is retiring after 12 plus years of service. And my deputy recorder will be moving up to that position, and she's already makes more than that position's base, so.
That's what's led us to be here today, to discuss this and consider it. Let me see if Mr. Sanada has questions. No. Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Mr. Preston?
Nope.
Tammy, would you wish to move for Resolution 20?
Yes, I'll make the motion.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Sanada. Any other concerns? Hearing none, would you take a roll call, please?
Register and Recorder Crawford,
Yes.
Controller Preston,
Yes.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. And then Resolution 21, as we've already discussed with both the coroner and the promontory, this resolution would establish the base rate for the solicitor position in the Register and Recorder's Office. It will establish it at $6,000. Tammy, anything you wish to comment on?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Would you care to make a motion for this
I'll
resolution?
make the motion.
Thank you very much. Would someone wish to second it?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. And I'll start with you, to see if you have any questions. Mr. Prestipine? No. Mr. Sonoda? No. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Register and Recorder Crawford,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes,
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes?
motion carries.
Thank you. Tammy, thank you so much
Thank you.
for your time today.
Thank you.
Take care. The next item on the agenda comes from the Office of Sheriff, and we have our elected sheriff, Mr. Vince Martwinsky, with us. Good morning, sir.
How's everybody?
Just fine, and we thank you for joining us. And his proposal is, again, similar to what we've discussed with the preceding three offices. This resolution, number 22, would establish the base rate for the solicitor position in the sheriff's office to be at $6,000, and it would take effect retroactively to January 1 of 2026. Mr. Martwinsky, do you have any comments or concerns?
No, not at all.
Thank you. Would you wish to make a motion for this resolution?
Yes, I would make a motion for the solicitor's base rate.
Thank you so much for that. Gentlemen, would one of you wish to second the sheriff's motion?
I'll second.
Thank you, David. And questions, Mr. Prestipine?
No.
Mr. Sonata? Mr. Kennedy?
None.
If not, we'll take a roll call.
Sheriff Martwinsky,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes,
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Mr. Martwinsky, that's, I think, all we have for you today. And we
All right.
thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. The Office of Treasurer, and Melissa Chalala is the deputy, and she's representing Mr. Rapone this morning. Please, if you wish to have a seat there, if you want to come up, you can. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Certainly. We're considering Resolution 23, again, very similar to the previous four offices that we've discussed. This would establish the base rate for the treasurer's solicitor position to be set at $6,000. Melissa, anything else you wish to add on this? Since you are representing the elected treasurer in your capacity as deputy, you are able to make a motion for this proposal if you so choose.
I will make the motion.
Thank you very much. Would someone wish to second it?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Sonata, any questions?
No.
Mr. Kennedy? Mr. Prestipine? No. We'll take a roll call, including Ms. Chalala, please.
Deputy Treasurer Trewella,
Yes.
Controller Prestipine,
yes,
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for waiting.
Thank you.
Take care. You too. And then finally, I did these alphabetically, except for you, to save you for last, because you had to be here.
I'll be here anyway next week.
Proposed resolution 24 would again establish the base rate for the controller's solicitor to be set at $6,000. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Prestipine, for any comments, or if you so choose, a motion.
No comments, like you said, the same as all the other ones, elected officials, so I'll make a motion, so the base rate for the controller solicitor at $6,000.
Thank you. Second. Well, thank you both, gentlemen. Mr. Kennedy, any questions? Mr. Prestipine? Mr. Sonata? No. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Controller Prestipine,
Yes,
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
In looking at the agenda, that does take care of the voting matters we have today. The next item would be any new business. Do any of the board members have any new business they wish to bring? Hearing none, thank you. I'll then open the floor for public comment. We have one person in the room that happens to be our elected sheriff. Mr. Martwinsky, any public comment?
no, sir.
Thank you, sir. closing comments from my colleagues. I'll start with Mr. Kennedy.
None.
Thank you. Mr. Prestipine?
Nothing.
Mr. Sanada? No. Gentlemen, I want to thank all of you and thank the folks who participated in today's meeting. Vanessa and Dave, a special thanks for all the preparatory work that goes into this in proper wording of the documents and pulling everything together. There being no other business to be brought before this board, could I please have an adjournment motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you very much. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye, opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. I'll note the camera is, here comes Bill. He'll turn that camera on. Thank you all.
I'll change the dates on the
Okay.
resolutions and then I'll just,
Everything else.
bring them down, you can sign.
10 o'clock, right?
Okay.
Dan?
No problem.